The news is coming thick and fast today. This one is from CTS Bus, and as usual, I read these articles to you to improve the accessibility of the information. The people behind CTS Bus ViewApp would like to thank you for an amazing launch. They're absolutely thrilled about the successful release of City Transport Simulator Bus, our first fully self-developed game. It's a huge step for us, means a lot to see how positively you've received the game. Whether it's on Steam, Discord, or social media, your feedback not only has been incredibly plentiful, but super helpful. Well, most of it anyway. And that's exactly why we want to give you a quick behind-the-scenes look at what we are working on and what you can expect in the next updates. The first update is out, and it fixes the issue with save files. So if you had CTS Tram, your save files could do weird things, or just not work at all when you launched CTS Bus. With today's hotfix, the issue is resolved. I do worry a bit that might be too late for some people, but if you did what I did and turned off your Steam cloud save and then deleted it all, you could probably turn your Steam cloud save back on and it'll restore it, so you could give that a crack. What's next? The immediate goals. Of course, we're already working on the next steps. Your feedback has made it very clear which areas need improvement. A key point is that AI-controlled bus lines are currently missing for CTS Tram owners. We're aiming to fix this with the next update. We've also been made aware of a crash issue that can occur when using custom key bindings. A fix is already in the works. Until then, resetting your key bindings and the control settings can help avoid crashes. The other thing that will crash is if you've got a standard controller. Where's my head? Where's my head? My head's gone. Oh, what's going on there? Right. If you've got a standard controller, and yes, I'm wearing Game of Thrones minion, not my usual purple thing, but if you've got a standard Xbox controller and a wheel, and if you unplug the Xbox controller, the whole thing just dies. But anyway, they know about that. They're going to fix it. Another issue affects players that don't own the depot and Southline downloadable content. They're currently being reset to Eglandsdorf Station while driving trams. We're already working on a solution for that as well. AI and traffic light behaviour. In parallel, we're continuing to improve traffic lights and right-of-way rules to make the traffic flow more realistic and easier to understand. Optimization of signal cycles is ongoing with the goal of speeding up traffic flow in a realistic way. You do wait a long time at some red lights, so long that I just drive through them. Bus controls. For those who prefer to play with a keyboard, why would you? We've included 3 different steering modes at launch. The realistic mode adjusts the steering speed based on how fast you're driving. The continuous mode features consistent recentering. In the future, it will also be fully customizable. And if you want full control, you can turn off auto centering completely, ideal for smooth manual steering. And while the article's in English, we see a picture in German. Okay. You can also fine-tune force feedback via the gameplay settings. Just scroll down in the menu to adjust the values to your liking. In upcoming updates, we'll refine default settings for keyboard and controller users so that bus handling feels even more precise. We're also working on giving you more customization options so you can truly tailor the driving experience to your style. I found the force feedback in this setting here is actually variable by bus. Some are really good and some not so much. Mouse control is still in development and will soon offer an intuitive new way to drive. Tips for wheels setup issues. If you're currently having issues with your steering wheel or pedals, please double check the dead zones for all axes in the settings and adjust them as needed. If that doesn't help, we recommend calibrating each axis individually and trying again. Continuing working on improvements here, we're also planning on including more presets for various wheel models. Preset for the G920 was kind of crap. I just reset them all and calibrated the axis and it was fine after that. I did also try the T128 from Thrustmaster that I used to use before I got 3 pedals, and yeah, that one worked okay too when I did all the X's. 3D model improvements. We've been closely following your feedback on the Man Lion City, and it's been very helpful. In particular, your comments about cockpit and passenger area details are guiding our current work. They're making targeted improvements to ensure the bus is even more accurate visually and functionally. Tram adjustments. Of course, we haven't forgotten about the trams. 2 key areas are currently our focus: fine-tuning the acceleration of the Flexity Vienna to match reality more closely, and making the typical swaying of the R2.2B feel even more authentic. The goal is to provide a truly realistic driving experience. Thank you and stay tuned. The launch was just the beginning. For us, one thing is clear: the game thrives on its connection with you. The feedback directly shapes our daily work, whether it's about bugs, suggestions, or new features. We're incredibly proud of what we've already accomplished with City Transport Simulator together with this community, and we can't wait to see where it goes next. Thank you for support. See you in the next update. I do have to say, on their Discord, they're incredibly responsive and they're very interested. So if you've got an issue or a question or a bug or whatever, get on there, give them as much information as you can. You will find interaction and they will be helpful. Alrighty, that's it for this one. See you later. Bye.
We played a game.